Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. So this is the full reading for Sonic and Red Bull. Fast energy is coming in. Okay. So we're going to be, first, it's going to be a little tiny different. We're going to use selenite to help us channel a little bit. And we're going to go through the signs. I have them on my phone here. This one there was no picture for it as we normally do, but here we go. And this is the thing, so as we were preparing for it, we were singing I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and we saw it on a license plate today, and then we also saw it on our chalkboard. So there's this energy of something coming in really fast, all right? And it might be some kind of truth because Sonic is blue. Sonic Hedgehog, okay, he's actually blue. And so it might be some kind of truth, it might be some kind of communication that's going to be coming in really fast, or it might be a truth that you're going to be speaking, or some kind of other creative energy, because also they're showing me orange as well, might be coming in really fast, so where it's going to be like, you got to express yourself. It's coming in, the download comes in, and it's time for you to get it out. It might even be that time where you're ready to actually, that download for that book or that song or for that creative project comes in, and you got to record it. Okay. Yeah, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I'm seeing 4 7s. So the other thing, when we were in meditation, we saw 7 7 7 7, 4 7s on our hands, and then we saw the Awen symbol, and the Awen it's a circle, and then light that kind of comes from the circle, and then another 2 circles, and then light that comes to the circle, and it represents balance. It represents masculine and feminine coming into balance, and then you staying in that middle path where you are balanced within, okay, and you're walking that middle way. You're centered in your heart, you're centered in that peace. So this is interesting that this is angel, because we've also been seeing tons of cardinals like every day, like a lot. Like already today we've seen 5 cardinals, and it's just energy of the angels are with you, and they need you to know that. All right, so that's the other thing. So as this energy, this whatever it is that's coming in fast, all right, the angels are with you, so you might have to be making fast decisions, and it's going to cause you to kind of not go by your emotion. All right, and this is where that emotional resilience, where some of you guys are going to need to make a decision that is it's still based on your heart space, but it's, remember, your heart chakra is air, okay? So it's a very clear decision. It's based on wisdom, not based on imbalanced emotions or anything like that. It's based on wisdom, whatever this decision is that you have to make, because we saw a pool, and the pool was empty, okay? But it was and it's never going to be filled up as well. So this is also telling me that anything that was stopping you from making the wise decision, the decision that's for your highest and greatest good and for the people around you, that energy has left you, okay? Or it will be leaving you, dissipating, is what I just heard, okay? And then also there's a need that for your mental picture, to hold your mental picture of what it is that you want, okay? Because quite frankly, this might be a solution to a problem that you've been wanting an answer to. So it may be coming in really quickly. And Spirit says, I need you to hold the mental picture of what it is that you truly want. Not what it is that you want if you can't have that, but what it is that you truly want. What if you could have whatever it was you wanted? What if you had the solution? What if everything was right? So there's this energy of, instead of saying, okay, we can take my instance. What if I can't find a place to live? What if it's going to take longer than expected? So instead of saying, focusing on the negative, saying the opposite of that, but asking it as a question. What if the perfect place came to me right now, today? What if we were moving into our new place tomorrow? What if I got the key to my new place, within the hour? And it's that energy of really moving your mind to the solution, and you coming out of the vibration, the frequency of the problem. All right. And you holding that and you using it as a positive question, and you not holding back and saying, well, put no limits on it. No limits, especially limits of others. Okay. You put no limits on it. Do not be afraid to dream big, Spirit says. And never mind what the outer appearance is. Like, it's not possible for you to find the exact perfect place that you want to stay within an hour and have the key to move in. That's not possible. That's the ego. Leave it to Spirit. Spirit says, you don't know the weapons that I have. Like, I can make anything happen just like that, as long as you believe. The moment you start doubting, the moment you start thinking something else, the moment you change your mental picture to something else, that delays it, because now Spirit is not working on that anymore, because you just entered in doubt. So now Spirit's like, you're not aligned. If you change your mental picture from something you wanted, and now you change it to something else because you feel that you can't have it, you're not worthy of it, that's too good to be true, any of that kind of stuff, now you've changed your mental picture. So now Spirit is going to stop working on one, and you're going to start working on something else, which also delays it. And Spirit says, I don't actually stop working on it, I still work on it. So you're still going to receive it. It's just that when you receive it, you're going to be surprised, because now you don't want it anymore, because you changed your mental picture to something that you thought you could have, because you're looking at yourself as less than. Okay, does that make sense? I hope it does. So don't change the thing that your heart truly wants, because your mind is trying to convince you that you are not worthy of having it. Okay, that's basically what that is in a nutshell. Yes. And then so then the overlook. So Spirit was like, I need to take a picture. You're going to want to remember this moment. Okay. So there's something that is about to happen in your life, and it's almost this energy of, after this, your life is never going to change again. Or your life is not going to be the same again. So remember this moment, and it might be a place where you just feel completely, utterly free from the past. Like, where you just feel so free from the past, and you're like, I know I'm about to shift. I know that I'm about to go into a new reality. And that time in the in-between is what you're never going to feel again, because you're going to move past it. You're going to move past whatever kept you in that old reality, and you're going to shift into that new frequency. You're going to start a new bridge to Terabithia, all right? A bridge from where you are to what you desire. Yes. So then I saw, so I actually saw, when I was walking, I saw a drawing in my mind's eye of this dog, and then around the corner there was this dog, but it was a real dog, and he looked like a wolf. He was white, he was pure white, and he looked like a wolf. And he came over to me and he kissed me right in the lips. He was so freaking cute. Our noses like bunched together. He was so happy and so cute, and he was absolutely beautiful. Had no care in the world. It was just like, you know how dogs are when they're just so happy, and you're like, oh, you got to watch out. But no, not a care in the world. So I feel like your innocence is returning to you, especially because we're holding this angel selenite crystal, okay? That your innocence is going to be returning to you, and you're going to see yourself as God sees you. You're going to feel yourself, all right, through the heart of God, and you're going to start thinking through the mind of God. So this is a very, very powerful alignment that is about to come to you, all right? And it's all done with this energy of grace. And there's also this thing of, if you've been writing your affirmations, you were really about to receive it in the physical, and you're going to see how powerful you are. Okay. Yes. And I also feel like some of you guys might be saying, like, thank you, Lord, for blessing me, or thank you, universe, for blessing me. Thank you, God, for blessing me. If you are saying that, keep saying it, because it is definitely working. It is so working. Okay. And you're going to be so surprised at what is coming to you. Yes, yes, and yes. He says, happy birthday. Okay, so it's definitely a transformation, a rebirth of some kind. And remember that with any rebirth, there always is a death that comes, all right? So death comes before rebirth. We're talking mentally and emotionally, okay? And for some of you guys, there might be some physical, and I don't mean about anybody dying, but it just might be an old paradigm or old structure that you have to move from, okay? You have to move on from. So this could be a relationship, it could be a place, a location, it could be, you know, like a job, it could be any of that as well. And then I heard adept, and then I looked and I saw the fire, and I was like, oh, adept of fire. And adept is someone who has mastered something. So you guys are mastering the element of fire, which the element of fire, there's a few things that are coming out. There's many things that go with the element of fire, but the things that are coming out right now for you guys that you've mastered is the art of transmutation. All right, being able to transmute emotions, thoughts, beliefs, energy that does not serve you, so that you can raise your vibration or maintain your vibration, okay? The other thing that you've mastered when it comes to the element of fire is creativity. All right, some of you guys, maybe it's been tough getting that creative spark or receiving that inspiration. There's something that you're doing or you were about to learn how to do that you were going to be able to use every time to ignite your spark, to receive the inspiration, you know, and then with that comes the confidence to take action, whatever that is, okay? And Spirit also says, thank you, Archangel Gabriel, pay attention, because know the thing that you did right before you were like, all right, I got to do this. I'm going to do this. And I feel so great to do this, whatever it was, okay, that you did. Okay, and the other thing that Spirit is pointing out when it comes to the depth of fire is transformation. All right, that you guys are masters of transformation. Okay, so look at how much you've transformed into this point right here, unto this very point. And transformation isn't always on like these huge scales, right? Before the caterpillar becomes a butterfly, it has to go through stages of transformation, which some are like, you know, smaller than others type of thing, right? And sometimes stages of transformation, one stage could be 1 week, another stage could be 8 weeks, right? But you are accepting of that, or you will be, or there's this deep understanding of that you really are this incredible butterfly going through these many stages of transformation and many cycles of transformation. And part of that, which you have been mastering, you will be able to teach others how to do it. And it could even be in a way, it doesn't actually have to always be like self-development, right? It could also be in the way that you've transformed your artistry, the way that you have first started writing and now the way you write now, and you being able to teach people that process, okay, to help people discover their voice, discover their talent, to discover their purpose, okay, in whatever shape or form that is, or to discover their gifts, Spirit says as well. All right, and then also what's coming is this magical aura. So you're magical, but you're about to really experience this magical aura. All right, so I definitely feel a lot of you guys are eating to heal. You're eating to keep your aura bright. You're exercising to heal, exercising to keep your aura bright. Like, I feel this energy of it came out in the pick a card of living consciously, and the conscious is I just lead me on how I'm going to be my most joyful and live my most fulfilled life for the highest and greatest good, you know, of myself and all. It's that energy like that. And so that automatically leads you to do things to keep your body in a healthy state, to keep your mind in a healthy state. It automatically leads you to stay in the vibration of prosperity, all right, where you have a healthy well-being, where you know, everything within you is balanced or is balancing out, it's becoming healed. And that's where this deep understanding is coming through as well. And you coming from a place of humility, right, and understanding how magical you really are, how much of a magician and alchemist you truly are. And then also the energy of service coming in with that magical aura of you really lighting up on the inside and you wanting to share that light with others is is coming through as well. And so that's when we get to this Georgia peach energy, which is so really beautiful. It's this brightness, it's this newness, it's this harvest, it's this sweetness of life. I just heard apple bottom jeans. That's so funny. So some of you guys might be doing, working a lot on your legs. You might be working out on your butt, that's kind of thing, just on your appearance, and just really loving yourself and showing yourself and knowing that caring for yourself in the way of actual physical movement is is self-love. It's self-care. All right, self-care is self-love, and understanding how that amplifies your energy. Okay, so really mastering how to fill your cup and not feel guilty overdoing it or taking the time that's needed to fill your cup, right? And then we have prospect. So prospect is this energy of, at first I was thinking of like gold mine stuff, but it's like where you're already going to be successful, and people see that, people know that, people feel that, so it's this energy where things turn inside out, where it's another Freaky Friday. I feel that it's about to like really just kind of come, where you see yourself again as spirit sees you, and now you see yourself as how other people see you. You see the magic, you see the gift within you that you never really saw before, because you were so worried or so filled with I'm not enough or I'm not worthy. But now you've healed those wounds and you've released that energy, and now you feel worthy, you feel significant, and it's not in the eyes of another. You just feel like, me being here and breathing, I have a place on this earth. I'm meant to be right here where I am. I'm meant to walk this walk. I'm meant to touch this tree. I'm meant to breathe this air. I'm meant to see that cloud. I'm meant to sing this song. I'm meant to paint that. I'm meant to write that. And you really feeling one with the all-powerful, source energy and spirit, being connected above and below, within and without, to source energy, right? Very powerful. And so 1907 came in, and I do feel that has to be the energy of the sun, number 19, and then 0, the energy of the Fool, you trusting your new beginning, and then number 7, the energy of the Chariot, which is spirit moving you forward. Okay, so you fully happy, illuminated, open and receiving, number 19, the happiest card in the deck, and then you moving forward into this new beginning, trusting, understanding there may be some things that are not, I want to say clear, but there's a different word. It's more of like that are unknown. Okay, it's unknown, because that's the other thing, where you're not looking at things as I'm uncertain or I'm not clear about it. You're looking at it as it's unknown to me. And when the time comes, it will be shown to me, and you're trusting and you're moving forward, because you're moving forward with your heart. Okay. And then I saw 4 spirals, and they drew like spiral. It's very beautiful, actually. It was on ironwork, and it reminded me of doors. It reminded me of, you remember the door deck, which I do have it here. It reminded me of a door that I would see, and so it's this new doorway that's coming in. Draw down the moon. So forest nymphs dance in sheer delight, singing soft songs. Find us in the wild good night. Oh, that's really pretty. It's really pretty. So I feel like there's the energy of spirals reminds me of the goddess, right? It reminds me of Mother Earth. It reminds me of protection. It reminds me of cleansing, purification. It also reminds me of manifestation, and there's spirals in everything, so again, the 369 manifestation, spirals are in everything. And it reminds me of the rose, and the 4 is reminding me of the stability and security and safety, and feeling that from within. So I feel like this door that you guys are walking through fairly shortly is this door of welcoming you into your light body and feeling safe no matter where you are, like knowing that you're home no matter where you are, no matter where you're physically located, you are home. home, right? Because your home is your heart, and that is always with you. And so God reminding you that I'm always with you. The universe saying I'm always within you. Like, you are a universe. So some of you guys, if you're feeling disconnected from that energy, go into your heart space and imagine your heart be that universe, and then have it spiral out and keep spiraling out as you're focused on the heart. Have that spiral. And as you feel guided, breathe in and out and expand the spiral until it expands outside of you. And then it becomes the beautiful universe within you. Okay? And just imagine it. And that also is a clearing exercise. It's a purifying exercise. It's a heart opening exercise, and expansion exercise as well. Okay? And it's also helping you to not only ground your energy, but to connect above and below, within. I said within, right? But within and without. Very powerful. Yeah. So now I see why, even more, why this angel wanted to come in today and into the channeling, into the reading that we're doing. Yeah. Very powerful. So some of you guys, if you're not familiar with the crystal selenite, to do your research on that so you can understand the energy that is being emitted through this video as we're doing this right now. Yes. And then the Pathfinder is the last sign for this this reading. And hold on, I'm going to pull up the YouTube for a second. And the Pathfinder, so it's, it made me think of the panther, right? And then I thought of this energy of finder. And I feel like it's this energy of following your divine feminine, right? Following the path of your divine feminine, which is the path of your creativity, and then allowing your masculine to support your feminine energy as you go on this new beautiful journey. You know, some of you guys are going to be just trying different creative things and, you know, just going for it, just trying it. Or you're going to be just loving and living life as it's coming to you, and being very present in the moment, and being very thankful of the consciousness, of the conscious moment, of being able to feel it, you know, being outside and just feeling everything, feeling the wind, feeling the sun, feeling the rain, feeling the water, whatever it might be, feeling the grass, feeling the sand on your feet, and just being so grateful for that moment. You know, it's very quite beautiful. And then allowing yourself to be fully led, you know, releasing all attachments of the crown, and allowing yourself to be fully led. And releasing attachments within the sacral chakra as well. Every day I release fear, I release doubt. I release my mind, I release my heart, I release my body, I release my spirit. I release all that does not serve me. Spirit is showing me, he says, every day you have a choice. There's a door to open. Okay? And one door is I choose happy. And the other door is, you know, I choose to survive. That's powerful, right? And when you're choosing to survive, you're always in a state of flight, fight, and freeze. You're always fearing that something bad is going to happen, and you're always preparing for the worst, right? You're always thinking that things aren't going to work out for you. You're always thinking that it's going to be the worst possible case scenario for you, you know. But choosing happy is saying that I know that things may not always work out in the way that I think they should, but I trust that they are working out the way they should, right? It's almost this energy of serenity coming in and asking God to give you the strength to know the things that you can change and the wisdom to know the things that you can't, right? And then you choosing happy, you know, so not spending your time trying to change someone else's outlook or life or situation, but you spending time to change yours, because that, just like Gandhi said, right, be the change that you wish to see in the world. It starts with you first. So if you're not choosing happy every day and you're choosing to live in fear, then who are you really helping? and why are you helping them? So that's another thing too. The spirit is like bringing things up of when you're living consciously, you know what your why is, and you know if your why is coming from a place of unconditional love, or if it's coming from a place of attachment, of fear, right? Or control, which is fear. So, moving forward, being catapulted into that which, into the frequency that you're meant to be in, into that life that you have been wanting, you've been praying for. And allowing everything else to disappear, allowing it to. Which takes lots of strength. And Spirit says, remember, I'm always with you. Your angels are with you. You know, you can pray for strength, ask for the strength, you know, to do the thing that must be done. Ask for the strength to see from the higher perspective. Ask for the strength to choose happy. Ask for the strength to choose to be the thriver. Ask for the strength. Yeah, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And wow, there's a full circle moment right there, going right back to the beginning. Love that, you know, but stronger. Okay, so some of you guys too, it might look like you're about to repeat a cycle, but I almost feel like, but you're not, because you're stronger, you're a different person, and so you're going to make a different choice. And because you make a different choice, you don't repeat the past cycle, because now you're tapping into your strength and your wisdom. You're tapping into the power of Christ consciousness. Okay, the power of the sun, your radiance, your vibrance. So that's also why I was feeling like that Leo energy a little bit in this reading too. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up so that more people can see the videos. Dun, 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 dun. And also let me know how you like this, if it resonated with you in any way. And if you feel like you want to comment and let me know how it did resonate with you, that would be awesome too. I love reading your comments. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for all the support and the love. All right, namaste.